Hello everyone, I am Sachin, a student studying BE Aerospace Engineering in SNS College of Technology. This video is about a case study. We are going to think and solve a problem using design thinking. The first stage of design thinking is empathy. Empathy is nothing but seeing the problem on the point of view of a person who faces the problem. So, this is a case study about ISRO versus ROSCOSMOS. ISRO was one of the greatest a decade ago. It had many successful missions over the years. For example, Mangalyaan. It seems to be an impossible mission, but ISRO made it possible. Even the pioneers like NASA were not able to become successful in that mission during that time. But ISRO is failing in recent years. Why is ISRO failing? What went wrong? To find this, let's compare with the space agency that's leading right now. ISRO versus Roscosmos, that is Russian Federal Space Agency. Russian Federal Space Agency. Over the years, Russia has achieved many milestones in the history of rocket technology. How was that possible? The answer is by adapting new technologies. 5 milestones achieved by Russia. Let's look at some amazing achievements achieved by Russia. Sputnik 1, the first artificial object in Earth's orbit, that is, a satellite. Laika, the first living being in orbit. Laika is a dog. Yuri Gagarin, first human in space Valentina. Many people talk about the person who landed on the moon first, that is Neil Armstrong, but no one knows about the first person to enter the space. He was Yuri Gagarin. Trishovka, the first woman astronaut. Alexei Leonov, the first spacewalk, that is, first person to walk in space with only spacesuit. ISRO is not far behind Russia in space technology. Let's look at some amazing achievements achieved by India. Aryabhatta in 1975, Chandrayaan in 2008, Mangalyaan in 2014, and let's not forget India created a world record by achieving a launch of 104 satellites in a single mission in 2017. Let's take a look at some Russian rockets. We are comparing those two. Of course, we have to look at those. So we have Sputnik 1 and 2 and some other rockets which are used by Russians to achieve their missions. They are not similar, they have difference, and over the time they have adapted and updated to the new technologies. Let's take a look at some Indian launching vehicles. SLV, ASLV, PSLV and GSLV. Let's look at the features about PSLV. Of course, it was the most used space vehicle by India. PSLV was first launched on 20 September 1993. Most of the missions by ISRO is launched by PSLV, which is pretty outdated but gets the job done. By using old tech and equipments leads to failure. Recently, Chandrayaan 2 was failed due to the communication got severed. Why is that? Because our communication system was very outdated. What is Russia doing that India is not doing? Russia is constantly evolving by innovating and updating to the new technologies. On the other hand, India sticks to the old technology. ISRO does not invest in innovation of technologies. If India does, things will change. Let's take a look at some of the space budgets. On the first, United States leads, and to the second, ROSCOSMOS, Russia leads. Third place goes to France, Japan, China, and India is in sixth place. Idea: inventing and innovating in space research, making a new and advanced launcher and using it for the future missions which has more payload capacities and which is more futuristic and updated one. Making India's own communication setup is important. Relying on other countries and adapting of new technologies could lead ISRO to its former glory. Let's have a small topic inserted in this one. SpaceX. It's a private company which grabbed the attention of the world space agencies, because how can a private company surpass many of the government space technologies and agencies? If a private company could do it, why can't the Indian government can do it? Of course, India, ISRO, is planning to launch its new vehicles in future. Not only India, India is collaborating with a private company called Vikram, that is India's first private space technology company. So, thank you for listening.